guys, welcome back to The Bright Side. Macy here, The Bright Side Girl, and today we're going to be doing my Not So Scaryathon TBR. In case you missed it, I will link my Not So Scaryathon announcement up in the cards for you guys. This is my readathon for fall Halloween time, where we read fall witchy, slightly spooky books, perfect for this time of year. I tend to stay away from super dark, scary, intense reads for this readathon in particular, but if that's what you like to read, you can still do that for the readathon. I also have it posted on Storygraph. We have hit over 50 participants and I'm so excited. This is a free app where you can track your reading and your reading stats. It's a really fun way to do the readathon because it puts the reading challenges in a little circle and you can fill it in to complete it. This is also a really great way for me to track how many people are participating. Obviously not everybody on Storygraph is going to be participating on Instagram or vice versa, but this is another way for me to track the popularity of the readathon, and it's really interesting and helpful for me to know these sorts of things, so I highly encourage you to go check it out. I will put the link down below. Right now Mermaid Marathon is #1 for participants, but Galaxyathon is just barely #2 because Not So Scaryathon's getting up there, so I would love to beat that number. That would be so fun. So we have 5 reading challenges for this readathon. This year we are theming it around Disney and Disney movies. That does not mean the books that you're reading have to be Disney published or anything like that, but the challenges are themed around it, and I thought it was just kind of like a fun way to do the season. Not So Scaryathon is inspired by Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party that they have in Florida. So that is what we are doing this year. Because we're not doing a versus this year, last year we did villains versus vampires and it was really fun. There were 2 sets of reading challenges and 2 sets of photo challenges and all that fun stuff. Because we're not doing that this year, I got a wild hair and I decided to still make 2 separate TBRs. So this is a big TBR video and I definitely will not get to all of these, but I have 2 sets. One is going to be actual Disney books for all the reading challenges and one is going to be non-Disney books. So I have picked 10 books in total. You do not have to read 1 book for every reading challenge. That is what I personally try to do because I do a lot of audiobooks, so I usually am able to get through quite a lot, but if you want to do 1 book for the readathon, you can do that and hit as many of the reading challenges as you want to. Alright, so the first reading challenge is Hocus Pocus, a witchy book. For that one, I am choosing Hocus Pocus, the all-new sequel. I still have yet to read this, so what I've heard is this is the Hocus Pocus book in book form for like the first half, like almost word for word, and then the second half is like the sequel. This came out before the second movie. I don't know how closely they're going to follow each other. I've heard mixed reviews about it, but I've had it for a while. I want to check it out. It's Disney related, so this is my first one. And then for my regular TBR, I am doing Clackety by Laura Senth. This is the first, I believe, of a middle grade series. It's a nice short one, so that's really good. I've heard it's so adorable. We're following Evie Von Rath. She lives in Blight Harbor, the 7th most haunted town in America, and with her aunt Desdemona, the local paranormal expert. Des has only one rule: stay out of the abandoned slaughterhouse at the edge of town. But when Des goes missing, Evie has no choice but to enter the ominous building. So this one will also work for the spooky house setting as well, but we'll see how I like it. The next reading challenge is Haunted Mansion, so a spooky house or a spooky manor of some sort. For that one, I'm going to be doing Haunted Mansion, Storm and Shade by Claudia Gray. This one came out last year, I'm pretty sure. I really love Claudia Gray's writing style. This is a young adult novel. I really don't know anything about it. I don't think it's going to be based off the movie or anything like that. We're following high school student Audrey Perez when she moves to a neighborhood that's home to a creepy old mansion. She and a few of her new friends decide to investigate. So just perfect for the readathon. For my normal TBR, I'm going to be doing a new release, so I don't have a copy yet. It should come in like 2 days, but I will be doing House of Quiet by Kiersten White. I really enjoy Kiersten White's writing style. She does a lot of young adult books, but the last 2 years she has come out with adult novels, and this is our first YA novel from her in a while, so I'm really excited for it. To save her sister, she must enter the house. In the middle of a deadly bog sits the House of Quiet. It's a place for children whose procedure triggered powers too terrible to be lived with, their last hope for treatment. No one knows how they healed or where they go afterwards. Birdie has begged, bargained, and blackmailed her way inside as a maid, determined to find her missing sister Magpie. But what she discovers is more mysteries. Instead of the destitute children who undergo the procedure in hopes of social advancement, the house brims with aristocrats aristocratic teens wielding strange powers they never should have been burdened with. So it's giving me kind of like superpowers, maybe supernatural as well. I've heard that it's like medium level spooky as far as hers go, so I'm really excited to check it out. Next is A Nightmare Before Christmas, a book with a spooky setting, town, land, and of course we're gonna go with The Nightmare Before Christmas by Megan Shepherd. So this is just a novelization version of the movie. It should be extremely quick to read. It's just a little tiny book. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be dead on to the movie. I don't think it's gonna differ much, but I have a copy, so I thought I would check it out. For my regular TBR, I'll be doing Immortal Consequences. So excited for this one. It was one of my most anticipated books of the year, and then it wound up being last month's Fairy Loot, which you will see in an upcoming haul. And I actually ordered this edition before I knew it was going to be on the Fairy Loot list. This is such a cool book. Welcome to Blackwood Academy, the legendary school located on the fringes of the afterlife. Once a pupil enters the academy's arched gates, there is no way out except for the decennial, a once-in-a-decade celebration in which a single worthy student is tested and given a choice: graduate and join Blackwood's magical elite, or cross over to the mysterious other side. This time, though, the rules have changed. The decennial isn't a celebration, it's a competition, and there can only be one victor. I think the school is set in hell or goes to the other side of hell. I'm not sure. Something like that. It's like dark academia, perfect for fall. Super excited. Next is Halloween Town. Just a Halloween read. Pretty much anything that you would read around fall or Halloween time will work for this one. I am choosing The Hour of the Pumpkin Queen, as we do not have a Halloween Town book for my Disney side. You'll start to see a theme. This is the sequel to the Pumpkin Queen book that Shay Earnshaw wrote last year, which was kind of a continuation of The Nightmare Before Christmas, told from Sally's perspective as she kind of explored other worlds and different things. I thought it was really good. I thought Shay captured the essence of Sally and the world of Nightmare Before Christmas like really, really well. I actually am not sure what this one is about, but I want to continue on. I got this pretty edition from Barnes & Noble, another new release, so perfect for the readathon. For my regular TBR, the Spellbook of Katrina Van Tassel. This is a larger audio, so I'm not sure if I will be able to finish it in time, but this is the story of Sleepy Hollow from Katrina's perspective, who was married to or about to marry Ichabod Crane. I read Sleepy Hollow last year and I didn't love it, to be honest. Ichabod is kind of annoying, so you're kind of rooting for his demise, which I think was kind of the point, but I love the movie that has Johnny Depp in it, and I just love the vibes of Sleepy Hollow, so I really want to check this one out, and I've heard so many good things. This is an adult standalone. When schoolmaster Ichabod Crane arrives in the spooky village of Sleepy Hollow, Katrina Van Tassel finds herself instantly drawn to him despite her family's wishes. Brought together by their natural love of books and music, Ichabod and Katrina embark on a secret love affair, sneaking away into the woods after dark, all while praying they do not catch sight of Sleepy Hollow's legendary headless horseman. That is until All Hallows Eve, when Ichabod suddenly disappears, leaving Katrina alone in a perilous position. The vibes of this one are giving me everything I want. And the last reading challenge is Monsters, Inc., a book with a monster. Since I wanted to keep with this Disney theme, but also a like fall spooky theme, I'm going to be doing Sally's Lament by Mari Mancusi. This one came out last year in October, another Sally retelling. This is the Twisted Tale version. Usually they have the Disney movies like twisted on their heads. So this one is What If Sally Discovered Christmas Town instead of Jack. So it's like a complete twist on the movie. Sally is basically kind of like Frankenstein's monster, so I thought this one would work really good. We're going to be doing 3 Nightmare Before Christmas books, but what better time to do that? And then for my regular TBR, we're going to be doing Anatomy by Dana Schwartz. It's a romantic young adult Frankenstein retelling. I believe it's Gothic Victorian. Hazel Sinnett is a lady who wants to be a surgeon more than she wants to marry. Jack Kerr is a resurrected man who's just trying to survive in a city where it's too easy to die. When the two of them have a chance encounter outside the Royal Edinburgh Autonomous Society, Hazel thinks nothing of it at first, but after she gets kicked out of the renowned surgeon Dr. Beechman's lectures for being the wrong gender, she realizes that her new acquaintance might be more helpful than she first thought. I have a thing for Gothic Victorian novels where women want to be doctors or surgeons, like Stalking Jack the Ripper, Madness So Discreet, a bunch of other ones. I could do like a whole video on it. I really love like a spooky book where a female's trying to be a doctor and they don't want her to be. It's just something I've been enjoying, and I've heard really great things about this one. I believe it's first in a duology, and of course we'll have Frankenstein's monster in here, so Sounds very cool. So I host the majority of the readathon on Instagram, so make sure you're following me at The Bright Side Girl. The hashtag is going to be hashtag Not So Scaryathon. I will post the photo challenges every day. I share as many people's photo challenges every day as I can. We have a big giveaway that we do. There will be 2 big giveaways where I'll have Not So Scary themed books and goodies. Do not want to miss this. There's going to be so much good stuff. It is US only just because shipping is too high, but make sure you go and check it out. I do so many fun things on there as well. I update you on what I'm reading and what I'm doing. I will be vlogging the full 2 weeks. I'll have 1 vlog coming out per week as well. I also recently uploaded a gigantic spooky fall themed book haul, so make sure to go and check that out for some more recommendation ideas. I will have a lot of links for recommendations for the readathon, lots of different styles of books, vampire books, witchy books, all that fun stuff. Also, even if you don't want to join the readathon, make sure you check out my bingo board for fall. This is to be used for all of September and October, or however long you want to use it. It has all the fall Halloween prompts I could think of. You can use multiple books for this. It doesn't enter you in a giveaway or anything. It's just for fun. I have this posted on my Instagram as well as in the downloads folder for the Not So Scaryathon photo graphics, which you can use on your Instagram. So I will link the downloads folder down below as well. And yeah, we're gonna get started in just a few days. I'm really excited. Let me know if you're participating. Please share the announcement video with anyone that you think would love to join in, and I will see you guys next time on The Bright Side.